Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. We're going to jump straight in there, pull a crowning card, then we'll pull additional cards, collective deep dive. So let's see what's going on with both you and your person. Whew. Thank you. Let's go. All right, so you're coming in with the Empress card here, collective. Ooh, let's keep going here and let's see. What do you need to know? Okay, so you're coming in with the Seven of Swords. You're coming in with the Chariot. Okay. Thank you. You're coming in with the Ace of Cups. You have the Tower. You have the Four of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you have Lovers. You have the Queen of Cups. Whoop. And you're coming in with Temperance. Alright, bottom of the deck, you're coming in with the Page. The Page. Just have a look. Alright. Very mindful are you at this time, here collective, on the choices that you were wanting to make here. Especially when it comes to your person. If you were going to take them back or not, here collective. But I will dive deep because your reading really talks about you, here collective, and what needs to happen. Okay. But let's keep going in your reading and let me unpack it further. Alright, so you're coming in with the Empress card here, collective. Here in your reading. Yeah, of course, if your person, but it does talk about others here, they need to match you. They need to make sure that they match you here. Okay, is what it's talking about here in your reading. Definitely need to go through some changes is what your reading is talking about. Now this can come in as both you and your person here collective. See, what it talks about here in your reading is that you haven't let go of your person. You haven't let go of each other here in your reading. It's still very much wanting each other here. Okay. 1 minute, collective. Because there is a hell of a lot that's going on here with yourself here, collective. See, what your reading's saying here is that your person has choices. This is what it's talking about. And this is being revealed to you here. Which is why you've had to pull back here, collective, from your person. And even though you've pulled back from your person, you're not too sure here if you want to go out with anybody else here in your reading, because you do have options here, collective. But can you trust these options is what your reading is talking about here. Because you have timed out, you have completely timed out your person here in your reading. Okay? All right, let's keep going here, collective. Okay, coming in with the Empress card here in your reading. Because you want a new beginning here. That's what I'm getting. But the new beginning is you. You want to be the new beginning for yourself. Here, not about investing in other people. You're wanting to invest in yourself at this time. All right, so you're coming in with the Seven of Swords here, collective. And so what the Seven of Swords is talking about here in your reading, yeah, of course, it can talk about lie, cheat, and steal here. But the Seven of Swords is about yourself here in your reading. Yeah, of course, it's your person here, collective. And you know the truth about your person. This is what it's also talking about here in your reading. You haven't let your person go here. You've just been healing yourself from heartbreak here, collective, to get the advantage, and nothing wrong with that here, to be in a better place here, collective, for when you are going to accept your person back. This could have to do with other people as well. See, the Seven of Swords is also talking about here, collective, no longer deceiving yourself here in your reading, no longer judging, no longer blaming here your person. You are coming in as the Empress here, collective. So yes, your person may have had choices in the past. Okay. But what it talks about here in your reading, for them to see you as the one here, took a hell of a lot out of you. But what the Seven of Swords can also talk about here, collective, in terms of the truth, is that your person had attachments here to a past situation, and it proved to be really difficult for your person to leave. Here in your reading. And of course, your person wanted to come in. Your person wanted to come towards you. But because of this past situation that your person was already involved in, and this may have been a past program here, collective, that was actually wrapped up in neglect, abandonment, and rejection for your person. That's the truth. And so, for your person, it was better to reject you first before you would reject them, because they have a past and they're not proud of it. So the way in which you saw your person was as lie, cheat, and steal here. But that was your person actually showing you the truth about them here, collective. That they had a past, and what you were wanting, what you wanted from this person, expected from this person, was too much for this person to give you straight off the bat here in your reading. To go from one situation here to jump straight into a situation with you, a completely changed person. Because it's talking about here in your reading, there was a lot that your person had to deal with and sort. And you may have thought here, collective, that it was easy for your person to leave a situation and come towards you and be with you here, but it wasn't like that for your person here in your reading, which is why they treated you a certain way here, collective. Okay, because there was a tie in the past situation, in another situation that your person was connected to here, and this had to do with friends and family. This also may have had to do with a social standing for your person here in your reading. Yeah, of course, it wasn't right and it wasn't normal the way in which this person treated you. Here, collective, they had to come to that truth themselves here. This is what it's talking about. And it was this Seven of Swords that brought about an ending for both you and this person. This is what it's talking about here in your reading. All right, let me carry on here, collective. Now you're coming in with the Chariot card here, collective. And once again, the Chariot card has to do with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay, it does have to do with your person and the choices here, that choices, movements, and decisions that your person made, took, and didn't take here, collective. Here. But the Chariot card also had to do with yourself here, collective, because what it can kind of talk about here, it's for the both of yous here, and this had to do about love here, collective. And what it talks about here in terms of the Chariot card is the leadership, who was going to lead here, because it's talking about here in your reading wanting the other person to choose to lead, to be the leader. You waited for your person to lead here, collective. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but what it talks about here in your reading, it's the way in which this person did it. Here in, okay? But what it also talks about in terms of the Chariot card here, collective, is you had to choose it. This is what it talks about. You actually had to choose yourself here, collective. And that way your person would choose you. But it was the other way around is what I'm getting here in your reading. You actually wanted your person to choose you, fully commit to you here, and then you were going to commit to yourself and commit to the changes that you wanted to make here in your reading, because it does come in as a lack of understanding here and a lack of knowledge, but knowledge about oneself here, collective. Now, you're coming in with the Ace of Cups here, collective. And so what this talks about here in your reading is for, well, of course, both you and your person here was to understand what true and real love was and felt like here, collective, was to first and foremost here understand what non-love was here in your reading. Yeah, of course, you're going to say, you know, I loved my person, and you probably did here, collective, and they did love you here, but you're coming in with the freedom to choose it here, the freedom to open up and express this true and real love towards each other, because both were waiting for the other person here, but there was so much expectation put on your person, is what it's talking about here in your reading, to choose you, to come towards you, to commit to you here, collective, is that this is what it's saying. That both you and your person actually forgot or ignored loving you, loving yourselves here, collective. Because this Ace of Cups is up. This Ace of Cups is talking about the correct way in which this had to go. This is what it's saying. It talks about self-love here, collective, here in your reading. Now let's keep going. Now you're coming in with the Tower card here. And the Tower card is talking about here in your reading is that both you and your person were trapped in fear here. That's what it's talking about here, both wanting to control here how this went, trying to control the other person here, collective. It's almost like, well, what it talks about here, collective, is that both you and your person didn't understand each other's love language. You understood your own love language here, collective. Your person understood their love language, but that was a skewed perception of love. So you both held back from each other. This is what it talks about. But what it also talks about here, collective, is this past program, this past foundation, the skewed perception of love also came down as well. Because both you and your person had to come out of that fear here, that fear to trust, the fear to commit, the fear to come out of a comfort zone of codependency here on each other. Now you're coming in with the Four of Swords here, collective, and so what it talks about here, collective, is actually healing from heartbreak. This is what it talks about. See, it's not just your person. When you're coming in with the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, what it's talking about here, collective, it's talking about all relationships here in your reading. Both you and your person here. Now, just before I carry on, I'd just like to say I offer counselling, mentorship, advice, programs, and tarot readings. If you're interested, details are in the description box below this video. I am not just a tarot reader. Now, you're coming in with the Eight of Cups, and so the Eight of Cups here, collective, it's working on oneself here, collective, okay, facing one's fear, both you and your person. It's about changing one's outlook from a child's mind to that of an adult mind. To understand the past is to live a better life, to be different, to be changed here. Okay? So that one can understand the void here, collective, and where it comes from. So one can deal with triggers. Removing blockages and barriers, this is what it's also talking about here, collective, to allow the light in, to know the negative, so that one can embrace the positive here, to understand and gain a different mind's eye, and trust in one's inner knowing that this is the correct path. Now you're coming in with Lovers here, collective, and so what it talks about here in your reading, all right, like I said before, your person had choices, is what it's talking about here. And this was what it talks about here in your reading. It was quite detrimental here, okay, for you, which is why you're coming in with the Four of Swords here, collective, and the Seven of Swords. See, there was nothing else for you to do. You had to regain your strength. So you had to also let go of an ego here, collective. Also, with the Tower moments. And that ego may have been wrapped up in illusions here. Finally seeing the truth. Now you're coming in with the Queen of Cups, and so what the Queen of Cups is talking about here, collective, is that you do love your person, but now you must love yourself. This is what it talks about. Now you're coming in with Temperance here in your reading, and Temperance is saying this is the correct path. To bring your person closer towards you, here, collective, to attract what you are truly wanting, as this is what it's saying here. One must override the program. One must choose oneself here in your reading. Now you're coming in with the Page of Pentacles, and so what the Page of Pentacles is talking about here, collective, is the risk here in your reading. The choice. See, what the Page of Pentacles is talking about here, collective, is that more effort needed to happen here for both you and your person. Both of you needed to put in the effort, is what I'm getting, to create change, to come in better, to be the difference. This is what the page is saying. To come out of a past program, all right, of pain, hurt and fear. More effort is needed. That's how I see it. Okay, collective? All right, I am going to leave it there. Thank you for your reading. Thank you for watching. Join us in the Facebook group, and I'll catch you later. Bye.